Hi guys, many of you are asking me why am I using VS Code? Is it okay to use brackets? Is it okay to use Atom or any other you know uh, code editor? The answer to this is very simple. Why I use VS Code is because I know this, and since I've been using it for a long time, I I try to use the same tool because the tool creates some muscle memory in your brain. There are other points, definitely other points why I am using VS Code. Let me just go quickly through that. So first point is all editors are equal. Uh, I, 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 I do not think that you can write better code in one editor and your code quality will decrease in some other editor. No. So it's either Sublime or Atom or VS Code or Notepad++. Everything works fine. So don't buy into that narrative that this editor is better than that. Why I'm using this has my reasons. Like I invest some time on finding out why or which technology to use, and then I use that technology, right? I told this in the first video about me. Okay, so why VS Code? So I'm using VS Code because first of all it is more JavaScript friendly. That is very important. So JavaScript has no types inbuilt, but VS Code type tries to infer the type of JavaScript. It also gives you a lot of helpful information when you are accessing DOM elements or DOM APIs or JavaScript APIs which are inbuilt into it. So that is quite great. The support is quite great with JavaScript. And am I using it because it is from Microsoft and I work at Microsoft? No. No, it's not like that. If that holds true, then why am I using Chrome in the video? Chrome is not owned by Microsoft. Well, technically the engine is now same, but we have been using Chrome for past 1.5 year when we didn't even know Edge is going to come into Chrome. But we use Chrome all the time. We use Chrome developer tools. Our entire app, Teams app, is built on Chrome. Many of you don't know about TypeScript, but TypeScript is a superset of JavaScript which has taken the UI industry by storm. Everybody is using TypeScript these days. If you follow the JS overlords on Twitter, you will see most of the people are using TypeScript. I write TypeScript with React in production, and all the production apps use TS. So VS Code supports TS out of the box. That's amazing. Like you don't have to do anything. It's just you name the file .ts and it will just start working there. So that's great. One thing which favors any of the IDE code editors is the developer adoption. So when more and more developers use some tool, it apparently becomes better. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you there are a few reasons for it, but before that, let me tell you that VS Code is um, most widely used code editor today, right out there. At least for JavaScript developers, it is. So how does that help? That helps a lot. That helps because more developers mean you will have access to more and more plugins, and plugins actually help to automate a lot of your task when you're doing it. Like you have linting and you have prettier, which makes prettier makes your code pretty. Linting irons out some code errors when you are typing. So more developers mean more plugins. More plugins means better productivity. Again, it's not better code, it's better productivity. Understand the difference. So if you're productive on some other ID, you don't need to shift it. Other difference which I see is with VS Code is, since everybody is using VS Code, even my colleagues, my friends, my collaborators, it's very easy to debug. So suppose I am having some problem with my code, and this guy just walks into my machine and takes over my keyboard, and he knows he's at home. So sometimes when the scene changes, when you have to shift from one kind of editor to other editor, it creates some problem for you to troubleshoot. So I think these are the reasons. And one more thing is, it is open source, right? So open source, first thing is, I always favor open source than anything proprietary. So this is open source, which means a lot of people are watching the code. It means it ensures a lot of developer support, community support, being tested by a lot of people out there. It's definitely good. uh, I'm not endorsing VS Code. I'm just saying what are my reasons to use VS Code. You want to use it or not is completely up to you. But keep asking such questions so that I have to reflect back on my choices and I come up with these answers. Thank you very much. Thank you.